Oh, very exciting.
Wow. What the? Oh, here we go. All right, we're on. This is lovely. Hi there, welcome to the 19th of January. 19th of January is a beautiful day. Tomorrow we have a new president. And, you know, from the pulpit, I do not speak about candidates. I'm not allowed to do that, but in my meditation I can say I'm very excited for an adult to get into the White House. That's going to be helping us a lot more through this pandemic and other things. So I have excitement for it, but I have some caution as well. So I've really been thinking about something today that's taking us a little bit away from, you know, the Torah portion for the week. And it's because of what's going to happen tomorrow. Because we have a new administration coming in, things are going to be very different. And I have an incredible amount of hope that life for us in America is going to get better. You know, we have a vaccine. Some people are getting the vaccine. I mean, it hasn't been rolled out in the way we would like it to, but again, that may change. 10 months ago, and it really was 10 months that we've been doing this, we were asked to go inside. And that weekend, I delivered a sermon about patience, savlanut. I think I want to come back to it. We're still going to need a lot of patience. And I wanted to break down that word in Hebrew for 1 second. And that's where it does relate to what's happening in the Torah at this time. The word patience in Hebrew is savlanut, from the root sovel. Sovel are burdens. Sovel are, excuse me. Sovel is burden. Sovel is suffering. And that's what the Israelites had. They suffered. They were under the burden of the Egyptians. Sovel. And God heard the sovel, the suffering that they were going through. I think that we could all describe one of the aspects of what's been happening with us is that we have been under a burden. We have been suffering. Now, there are plenty of people in this world that are suffering a lot more than us. People that don't have food, and they don't have shelter, and they don't have, you know, a place where they can meditate with someone online. So in that way, we have to understand how privileged we are. As I say, we've also suffered and been under tremendous burden to completely change our lives. And I don't want to lessen that. I don't want, just because there are people that are starving and don't have a home and are sick. And I mean, there's people that are truly, deeply suffering in this world in a way that we probably can't imagine. But that doesn't take away from what's been happening for each and every one of us as well. And the changes that we've had to make to our everyday lives. In the last 10 months, I mean, there has been a kind of suffering. So savlanut is to live within the suffering, to live amidst the burdens that we have in our life. To live with suffering is to be patient, because patience is, I need this to change. But if it's not going to change at this moment, I have to follow it and allow it to change. in the time that it's going to change. And there's something that we say pretty much every single day when we do our meditations, and that is to allow things to be as they are for now. That is the most patient statement one can make. Just to allow what is to be for now. And that for now is very important. To allow things to be as they are on its own says, okay, listen, it's what it is. Forget about it. You're not going to be able to do anything. To allow things to be as they are for now is acknowledging that everything is in a sense of change, that everything moves. All of life is about movement, and that when things don't change, and we want them to change, there is a burden that comes upon us because we need that to change so much. And so patience is saying, I'm living within that frustration of non-change right now, at this moment, and this moment, and this moment. And each moment, we need to kind of battle the urges that say, I need this now. I need this to happen. This has got to happen right at this second, when it might be impossible for it to happen in this second. Not impossible for it to happen, but whatever it is that we're dreaming of for the future, going out and being with each other, not running a risk of being sick, not staying in our homes all day. We want these things to happen. We yearn for them to happen. It is a burden on our shoulders that we have to just stay away from everybody. We need to live in that burden, to live in that pain a little bit. We need to allow it to be as it is for now. I think it's the hardest of all the lessons, right? Is when you really need something to happen and it's not happening. And if you have a little patience, then it can happen. Okay. So let's go to our breathing and our quiet time. It's Tuesday, so at the end we'll ask to feel blessing and safety. It's the ones where we begin to smile as we say them, really. Whenever I think of blessing, it makes me smile. But for this part, let's lean into our suffering a little bit. Let's lean into the burdens that are upon us, and not let that weigh us down. Yesterday we talked about hichbadati, that getting weighed down is one of the reasons why someone's heart would harden. Patience is the thing that kind of keeps your heart maybe from hardening, because you don't allow the burden or the suffering to weigh you down. You don't allow your heart to become hardened, because you have patience and hope that things will get better. So just kind of lean into that a little bit as we begin. We'll start with our breathing. We can think about some of these ideas. I'll remind us to come back to our breath every 5 minutes or so. And let's be still and in the present moment and allow things to be as they are for now. So get into a comfortable yet powerful position. Okay. clue, we're concentrating on our breath. As our mind takes us away, perhaps we can think of those things which cause us suffering or burden, and see if we can live inside of that, and it can carry the patience that we need, the savlanut. So perhaps we started by thinking a little bit about the sovel in our lives, but I ask that, invite you to bring yourself to your breath. Feel how it allows your stomach to grow with the breath. Our stomach fills up and it empties. See if you could feel how your heartbeat is connected to your breath. We're working our souls, the nefesh, which is that space between the beginning and the end of your breath and the beginning of the next breath, and the beginning and end of breathing in and breathing out, that moment of change and refreshing. The ruach is the breath that comes out, and the neshama is the way all of the workings of our inner body come together to make us who we are. So if our mind has taken us away and gotten us to think about things, I just invite us to get back to our breath and love. With chesed, bring yourself back. With the 5 minutes or so we have remaining, let's turn to our feeling questions. Today we begin the first of the 3 priestly benedictions. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. Translated, it's may God bless you and protect you. For our meditation we say, may I feel blessed. May I feel safe. And we ask either one of those or both of those questions with each breath. May I feel safe. May I feel blessed. May I feel blessed and safe. And we ask for this on each breath. And please continue on your own, either aloud or silently, or just mouthing it or whispering it. May I feel safe. May I feel blessed. May I feel blessed and safe. May I feel blessed. May I feel safe. If you'd like to bring someone in your mind's eye to stand in front of you, you can offer these feelings to them. May you feel blessed. May you feel safe. May you feel blessed and safe. Let's bring it back to ourselves. I invite you to concentrate once more on you, to feel blessed. First, we need to recognize that we are. It goes back to the beginning, where yes, we are suffering. Yes, we do have burdens upon us, but truly we are blessed. And you may be safe, but we ask that you feel safe. May I feel safe. May I feel blessed. May I feel blessed. May I feel safe. And say that for a couple of blessings before we return to our breath. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you were able to find stillness and peace. And may you feel blessed. And may you feel safe. I hope you have a beautiful evening and have a happy day tomorrow, Inauguration Day. Take care.